What if your bike became a boat, then turned into your bedroom? Meet the Z Triton, the wildest way to explore the planet. This thing is fully electric. It rides like a bike, floats like a boat, and sleeps like a tiny home. All in one. Picture this. You're pedaling through a forest trail in the morning. By afternoon, you're cruising across a lake. And when the sun goes down, you're sleeping right on the water, with your dog curled up beside you. No gas, no guilt, just pure adventure. The Z Triton fits 2 people and a pet. You can cook, watch movies, or just disappear into the wild for days. It's built for couples, families, solo explorers, anyone who's done with ordinary. This isn't just a vehicle. It's a whole new way to live. Own one from $19,999, or rent one across Europe right now. Your next adventure is waiting. Go find it. What if your bicycle could tow your entire home? Meet the Wide Path Camper. A tiny home you tow behind your bike. This thing folds down into a slim trailer for the road, then opens up into a cozy living space for 2. We're talking a proper seat, a dining table, and a bed you can actually stretch out on. Not a sleeping bag on dirt, a real convertible bed. The shell is lightweight but tough, built to handle wind and rain. It rolls on 2 wheels and connects to an e-bike or a strong touring bike. Simple setup, no engine needed. Here are the numbers. Folded, it's about 1.5 meters long. Open, it stretches to 3 meters with a full-sized sleeping area and 300 liters of storage. It weighs around 88 to 90 kilograms, manageable on flat roads, but give those legs a warm-up before any hills. Price lands between $3,500 and $5,000 depending on how you spec it out. If slow, adventurous, off-grid living sounds like your kind of freedom, drop a bike below. This isn't a trailer, it's a lifestyle. Imagine pedaling a bike, towing your own tiny home behind you. No car, no tent, no problem. Meet the Travel Bike Camper by Maxine Darra, a tiny trailer that turns your bicycle into a full-blown adventure machine. It's shaped like a teardrop, light enough to pull, and packed with everything you actually need. Inside, there's a cozy sleeping spot, smart little storage nooks, and just enough space to stretch out after a long day of riding. It's built tough too. Made from strong composite materials, rolling on 2 stable wheels, and easy to hook up to an e-bike if you want extra help covering distance. You get simple comforts like built-in lighting, fresh airflow, and a bed that folds away when you don't need it. It's priced between €3,500 and €4,500, so yeah, it's a premium pick, not a budget one. But really, this isn't just a trailer. It's a rolling home for anyone chasing freedom on 2 wheels. Ready to ditch the ordinary? This might be your next adventure. What if your entire campsite fit behind your bike, and set up in 3 minutes flat? Meet the Scout Stop and Stay. A 1-person camper that hooks right onto the back of your e-bike trailer. No truck, no tow hitch. Just you, your bike, and your home on wheels. The frame is tough aluminum, wrapped in a water-resistant canvas shell. When you're ready to stop, flip up the pop-up roof for headroom and airflow. Fold down the awning for shade or rain cover. Done. 3 minutes, total. Inside, you've got a real twin bed with storage underneath, a small table, and a shelf for your food and gear. A mosquito net and rain cover come included, so you're protected no matter what the weather throws at you. All of this starts at $5,300 for the compact model. If you're the type who'd rather ride to your campsite than drive, this was built for you. You've been sleeping on the ground your whole camping life. Literally. It's time to level up. A rooftop camper is basically a tent that lives on top of your car, and it changes everything about how you camp. Instead of wrestling with tent poles in the dark or waking up on wet ground, you just unfold this thing from your roof and you're done. Elevated, comfortable, off the ground. Most rooftop campers come with mesh windows and ventilation panels that keep air moving and stop that annoying morning condensation. No more waking up feeling like you slept inside a cloud. The base mounts securely to your car, SUV, or truck, so it's not going anywhere. Inside, you've got a proper foam or inflatable mattress waiting for you. And the shell is built to handle rain, wind, whatever nature throws at it. This isn't roughing it. This is camping, upgraded. If you want to see our top rooftop camper pics, drop a comment below. We'll make that video next. Because once you sleep on a rooftop, you're never going back to the ground. What if your entire home could fit on a tricycle and take you anywhere in the city? This isn't just a bike with a tent strapped to it. The Wandering Home 2 by Casey Wong is a moving artwork that makes you question everything you think you need to live. It's built on a tricycle. And on that tricycle sits a tiny but surprisingly complete living space, a sleeping area, storage, and basic utilities, all packed into the smallest footprint you can imagine. No fancy materials, just lightweight metal and plywood. It's not built for comfort. It's built for freedom. For people who want to move through cities without being tied down to a lease, a mortgage, or a fixed address. Now, it's not something you can buy off a shelf. It's a concept, an art piece that's been shown in exhibitions. But if you wanted to build something similar yourself, you're looking at roughly $3,000 to $6,000 depending on materials. What if you could tow your entire home behind a bicycle for under $400? Most people think adventure needs a big truck and an expensive trailer. But the Foldivven proves them wrong. This is a lightweight folding caravan, built to be towed behind a regular bicycle. Yes, a bicycle. It's made from a strong wooden frame shaped like a teardrop, which cuts through the air smoothly as you ride. And despite feeling solid, it only weighs 30 kilos. It can carry up to 75 kilos of gear, more than enough for a real trip. Setting it up takes just a few minutes. No tools, no stress. Its low center of gravity keeps it steady, even on rough, uneven roads. So you're not just limited to smooth paths. Inside, there's a comfortable sleeping space for 2 people, plus plenty of room to store everything you need. The best part? You can build one yourself for around $400. If you love the idea of adventure without the price tag, smash that subscribe button. More budget builds are coming. Because the best adventures don't have to cost a fortune. Imagine a bike that turns into your bedroom. Meet the GoCamp, a bike camper built by Flevike that's basically a tiny house on wheels. But it's not a van. It's not a car. It's a bike. They took an electric cargo bike and attached a camper box to the back. Sounds crazy, right? But open it up, and you'll find a fold-out bed, a little desk for work or meals, some storage shelves, and even mosquito netting to keep bugs out at night. All packed into a slim, wind-friendly shape that barely looks bigger than a regular bike. It runs on a 1,000 watt-hour battery with pedal assist, so you're not doing all the work yourself. And there's a 400 watt solar panel on top, which means you could genuinely camp off-grid for days. One charge gets you around 30 kilometers, which is perfect for slow, scenic travel. As for the price, nothing official yet, but expect somewhere around 10 to 11,000 euros for the full setup. It's quirky, it's experimental, but it might just be the future of slow travel. What if your bike could tow your entire bedroom? Imagine pulling up to your campsite, not with a heavy backpack, but with your entire sleeping space trailing behind you. The Telescopic bike camper is exactly that. You clip the trailer to your bike, roll in, and with a quick inflate, a telescopic extension pops out and locks into place on 4 sturdy legs. Inside, windows on both sides, a solid plywood floor, room for a mattress, a sleeping bag, your laptop, basically a rolling bedroom/workspace. Bikepacking is tough. Sore back, cramped gear, zero comfort. This thing changes that completely. It's rare right now. The original maker in Lörrach, Germany may launch a crowdfunding campaign to bring it back, or you can build one yourself using plans available online. Price tag? Around $2,000. For a shelter you can literally pedal anywhere. Honestly, that's a steal. If you love bike travel, this might be the upgrade you didn't know you needed. What if your bike could turn into a bed, a desk, and a kitchen? In seconds. Meet the Circle Transformer bike, and trust me, you've never seen anything like it. At first glance, it looks like a regular bike with a weird circular frame. But that circle isn't just for looks. It's hiding something incredible. Inside that loop is a fold-out bed, a workspace, and even a cooking station. Yes, all packed into one bike. Picture this. You're cycling through a new city all day. Evening hits. Instead of hunting for a hotel, you just unfold your bike. Suddenly you've got a place to sleep, a desk to get some work done, and a spot to cook dinner. It looks unusual, sure, but every part of this design was built with real travelers in mind, people who want total freedom on the road. Imagine biking across the country and bringing your bedroom with you. This DIY bike caravan is wild. This next build is something special. A bicycle caravan, built right in someone's backyard, that turns any road trip into a real adventure. It looks simple, but don't let that fool you. Made from lightweight plywood and aluminum, it's tough enough to handle the journey but light enough for a bike to pull. 2 sturdy wheels keep it steady on bumpy roads, and its smooth shape makes pedaling easier. Step inside and it feels like a tiny cozy bedroom. There's a comfy mattress, enough headroom to sit up and move around, and storage tucked under the bed for all your gear. The walls are insulated, so you stay warm in winter and cool in summer. Outside, there's a fold-out table for meals, games, or just relaxing. It even has solar panels for charging devices, LED lights for nighttime, a rainwater collector, and a retractable awning for shade. What if your bicycle could tow your entire home? Meet the Vela Camper, a tiny, bike-pulled camper that's changing how people think about adventure travel. Built by Uli Rolt, this thing is basically a rolling micro-home you can tow with an e-bike. It's shaped like a teardrop, super compact, but inside, you've got a full-length bed, storage, ventilation windows, and a small kitchen setup. Everything you need for the open road. The secret is in the materials. Lightweight composite panels keep the whole unit under 90 kilograms, light enough for a powerful cargo e-bike to pull, with a built-in braking system for safety. You've been carrying your gear wrong this whole time. Meet the Burly Cooz, the only bike trailer that keeps up with your life, no matter where that takes you. Hitting the trails? Going grocery shopping? Packing for a weekend adventure? The Cooz handles all of it without breaking a sweat. Its single-wheel design gives you crazy good balance and agility, even on rough terrain. The coil spring suspension absorbs the bumps so your cargo doesn't. And with a 70-pound weight capacity, you can haul serious gear without worrying about the trailer tapping out. Hooking it up is a one-hand job. No fumbling, no tools, no drama. It fits most bike axle widths, so whatever you're riding, it works. Inside, you get 70+ liters of cargo space, a tough aluminum frame, and an adjustable kickstand that keeps things steady when you stop. If you're serious about biking and carrying gear the smart way, this is your trailer. What if your bike could tow your bedroom? Meet the Road Snail Camper, a tiny trailer built specifically for e-bikes, and it might just change how you think about camping. It's shaped like a teardrop, super lightweight, and packed with everything you need for a comfortable night outdoors. We're talking a cozy sleeping space, a wide panoramic front window, side vents for airflow, waterproof walls, and insulation to keep you warm when temperatures drop. And it's not just for solo riders. 2 adults can sleep inside, with room for your basic gear. What if your bike could also be your bedroom? This might be the wildest thing ever attached to a bicycle. Meet the Hoopy trailer. A tiny cabin you tow behind your e-bike. It was designed in Finland, and honestly, it changes everything about what bike travel can look like. Inside, you've got 150 centimeters of standing space, enough to actually move around. The bed folds into a bench when you don't need it, and there's a little dining nook for meals on the road. Add solar panels on the roof, interior lighting, an optional fridge, and a battery system, and you've basically got a home on 2 wheels. The shell is rigid, insulated aluminum, built tough for long hauls. It connects to almost any e-bike through a universal hitch. Total weight sits between 70 and 78 kilograms depending on your setup. Starting at €5,990, it's a premium product, but for the freedom it offers, some people will say it's worth every cent. If this is the future of bike travel, I'm fully in. And hey, if you want more gear like this, subscribe. We find the coolest stuff so you don't have to. What if your bike could tow your entire bedroom? Meet the Sheiwagen bike trailer tent. Your bike just became a campsite. This thing is basically a cargo trailer and a pop-up tent combined into one. You tow it behind your bicycle, roll up to your campsite, and in just a few minutes, you've got a shelter. It's built on a lightweight steel frame with rugged off-road wheels, so it handles real terrain. Inside, you get a raised sleeping area, storage space, and mesh walls that keep bugs out and airflow in. Perfect for solo riders who want to travel light but sleep comfortably. It weighs about 22 kilograms, packs down to roughly 83 centimeters, and can carry up to 250 pounds of gear. Weather resistant enough for most conditions. And the price? Somewhere between $250 and $450, which honestly feels like a steal for what you're getting. Your bike was already your freedom. Now it's your home. This truck can drive itself through water, survive a sledgehammer, and hit 60 miles per hour faster than a Porsche. The Tesla Cybertruck doesn't look like any truck you've ever seen, and that's the point. Its angular stainless steel body has no curves, no door handles, no badges. Just raw, brutal design. Under that armor, you get 3 versions. The standard AWD handles everyday driving like a champ. Step up to the premium AWD and you're getting 300 plus miles of range, air suspension, and 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. Then there's the Cyberbeast, 845 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds, and it can tow nearly 11,000 pounds. The bed comes with built-in power outlets, enough to run a job site. The glass is shatter resistant. And wade mode lets you drive through water over 2.5 feet deep. Inside, huge 18.5-inch screen, HEPA air filter, and full self-driving built in. Starting at $69,990. Not cheap, but there's genuinely nothing else like it on the road. If you want a full breakdown of its off-road or towing specs, drop it in the comments. The future of trucks arrived, it just looks like nothing we expected. Imagine driving your ATV straight onto the ice, into a heated home with a bed, a bathroom, and a fishing hole in the floor. Meet IcePro's fiberglass ice fishing trailers, built for real winter adventures. They're lightweight, tough, and insulated to keep you warm even when it's brutal outside. There's room to haul your ATV, and once you're on the ice, you can fish right through a hole in the floor without ever stepping outside. Inside, you get comfy flooring, a TV, sleeping space for up to 6 people, a strong furnace, and even solar power options. Safety gear like smoke and carbon monoxide detectors comes standard. Prices range from around $26,000 for smaller models to $66,000 for the bigger, decked-out ones. Imagine biking all day, then popping open your own tiny bedroom in seconds. No tent, no hassle, just you, your bike, and a home that folds out of nowhere. Meet the Emodum, a bike camper that's honestly kind of genius. Forget those bulky trailers you drag behind you. This thing is smarter than that. While you're riding, it folds down into a sleek, compact shape, so it barely slows you down. But the second you stop for the night, it pops open into a cozy little sleeping space, almost like magic. The prototype weighs about 46 kilograms, and it's not just a shell. It's got a comfy sleeping setup, proper airflow so you're not stuffy, and solid protection from the weather. You can even add extras like a sun or rain shelter if you want more coverage. Basically, it's built for cyclists who want the freedom of the open road without hauling a tent everywhere. A real home away from home, on 2 wheels. Pricing isn't official yet, but similar campers run $3,000 to $7,000. What if your car could turn into a comfy little bedroom in under a minute? Meet the Home airtop. Imagine turning your car into a cozy sleeping space in minutes. That's what the Home airtop does. It opens automatically with gas struts, so there's almost no effort. It's practical too, with 3 doors and mosquito netting for fresh air without the bugs. What if you could sleep in luxury, in the middle of nowhere? Meet the Bruder Express 4, the off-road camper that goes where most vehicles won't, and still feels like home. This thing is built for serious adventure. Rocky mountain trails? Desert tracks? No problem. It has a specially designed suspension system that smooths out even the roughest roads, so you're not getting beaten up on the way to camp. Inside, it's insulated, cozy, and surprisingly spacious. Outside, you've got a full kitchen, serious storage, and options for solar panels and water tanks, meaning you can disappear into the wild for days without needing a single thing from civilization. It's tough on the outside, refined on the inside. That's a rare combo. Now, it starts at around $65,000, and yes, that's a serious investment. But for the people who live for this kind of freedom, worth every penny. Drop a comment. Would you take this off-road? Because some roads aren't on any map. What if you could sleep in the middle of nowhere, fully off-grid, without giving up a single comfort? The Karu Adventure camper was built for people who don't do easy roads. It rides on a tough chassis with high ground clearance and a suspension system that eats rough terrain for breakfast. Mud, rocks, uneven trails, this thing handles it all. Inside, it's smarter than it looks. You've got a compact kitchen, a proper sleeping area, and clever storage. Everything you actually need, nothing you don't. And here's the part that changes everything: built-in solar panels. You're not racing back to civilization to recharge. You stay out longer, go further, and live on your own terms. Whether you're deep in the bush or parked on a mountain ridge, the Karu keeps you comfortable, capable, and completely self-sufficient. This isn't just a camper. It's your base camp for the wild. Ready to go further? Drop a comment. Where would you take it first? What if your car could become a luxury campsite? Anywhere on Earth? Meet the Minky. The newest member of the Mink camper family, and honestly, it might be the smartest camper ever built. It was designed in Iceland, a place where nature is everything and wasting it isn't an option. The Minky is built for people who love adventure but actually care about the planet. It's light, it's sleek, it cuts through the wind like it belongs there. And the best part? It's made to pair perfectly with electric cars. No gas, no combustion heating, fully electric from start to finish. This isn't just a camper. It's a whole philosophy: less stuff, better quality, smarter design. Whether you're chasing sunsets or escaping city life, the Minky turns any destination into home. If you're ready to travel lighter and live bigger, this one's built for you. What if your caravan could chase the sun and power itself while doing it? Meet the Scarabang, a caravan built by Green Cat Technologies that basically runs on nature. No plugging in, no hunting for power sites. It soaks up sunlight and wind, and here's the clever part: it actually turns itself to face whichever one is stronger. Sun moves, it moves. Wind shifts, it shifts. That's how it stays charged. It's got a solar panel that heats your water, plus a fold-out wind turbine that generates electricity even after dark. And when it's time to hit the road, the whole thing folds down in under 30 minutes, back to a normal-looking caravan. Inside, it's smart too: home automation controls, and a rotating bubble window you can open with the tap of a button. Imagine your bike turning into a full camper in seconds. Sounds crazy, right? Meet the Space Camper eBike. And no, this is not your average bike. It's half cargo bike, half camper, made for people who love bikepacking but hate hauling around a giant RV. It's built on the tough resin and Miller Load 475 frame, so you know it can handle real adventures. But here's the best part: it unfolds into an actual bed. Yes, a real bed on a bike. It also has a built-in table for your morning coffee, a waterproof cover for rough weather, and smart storage so all your gear stays organized instead of scattered everywhere. It comes with full suspension, so bumpy roads feel smooth, and thanks to its Bosch electric motor, pedaling with all that weight feels almost effortless. One moment it's your everyday cargo bike. The next, it's your personal mini campsite, ready wherever you stop. Prices start around €8,999, up to €9,549 depending on setup.